Hey, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing this evening? My name is Fleshy Fleshington III, and I'm here to tell you about my favorite game in the world. It's a game called League of Legends. You know it. You love it. I know it. I certainly love it. I can't live without it. We got Team Baking Dish. We got Naturally Dangerous. And it's gonna be hype. We're gonna jump into pick ban in roughly 0 seconds. We got a Singe ban. We got a Jinx ban. We got Tobex lol crying in the chat. We got a Draven ban. And a first pick Mundo on the side of 13x8. Oh yeah, powerful champion, powerful champion. Flex pick. You know what we finna do. Xayah, first pick on the side of Naturally Dangerous. Very, very strong champion right now. Some would say the best champion in the game right now. By some, I mean Cornstar. Wait, no, Cornstar didn't say that. Someone in Blue Otter League said that, but I digress. And Morgana picked on R2. Alright. And Kaisa on blue 2. Leona locked in on blue 3 with Lilia on R3. That's a flex pick for some players. And we're into the second phase of bans. We got a Victor ban. We got an Auction ban. and Aurelian Soul Band, and Annie Band. Nasus on R4, Vi on blue 4, LeBlanc on blue 5. Love that. So it does appear to be Dr. Mundo in the top lane, LeBlanc in the mid lane. And we'll see what presumably Naturally Dangerous will pull out here for mid lane, I would assume.
Today I'll be showing you a website I've
Looks like Tristana mid. I love that. Tristana mid. Bow, 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 bow. Sorry, brothers, I had to finish up writing an email, an important email. Toot toot toot. We got 30 seconds of spectator delay, and then we were in on the action. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins. Double bacon wrap on LeBlanc. You love to see it. Oh my. Tobex Law playing the Lilia. Klugscheißer playing the Tristana mid. Love it. Let's do this. Alright. Alright. We got the red squad sprinting it down mid, looking for a cheeky invade. They get spotted out by the LeBlanc, however. Let me get my portraits in order here. I believe they now are. And Team Baking Dish goes with the old 5 points. Tell you what, I'm conflicted on this one, y'all. I'm conflicted. The Will Brooks is my team manager. The Double Bacon Wrap is a former teammate. Don't know who to root for. I don't love either team comp, but actually, I like Blue's team comp. The Team Baking Dish team comp a little better. Oh, nice level 1 coming out for Team Dan. Getting some damage onto Mistborn, who pops his potion immediately. Nice advantageous trade there for DB Dub in the mid lane. And Lippy13 is doing some respectable damage to Nature Dan so far. Mistborn and Sturcha reach level 2 first, so they're going to put some pressure on Budnificent and the Will Brooks. But not much comes of it. And first blood in the mid lane going over to Symphonia John. Klugscheißer gets ganked and he gets dead. Nicely played by Double Bacon Wrap and Symphonia John there to take down the Tristana. Oh, nice Zenith Blade from Sturcha. However, Budnificent's going on to Mistborn. He says, I don't care about the Leona. Mistborn takes a ton of damage. The Will Brooks flashes. Doesn't get anything out of it, but I love the aggression. And Lilia's making an appearance mid just to say hello. She's going to back off. Vi appears to be taking top scuttle. And the Zaya Morgana lane starting to build up some pressure here, as well as a respectable CS lead. However, Kaisa Leona's going to catch some of those minions on the way back. Tobek's Law makes an appearance top lane, gets the flash out of the Mundo. Nicely done. That is a pretty big cooldown. And the wave appears to be in a good spot for Nature Dan, if I'm not mistaken. Bramble Vest from Dr. Mundo. That's a little bit curious, but it is a powerful item. Ignite goes down on the Tristana. Double Bacon Wrap really wants it, but he's not going to be able to finish her off. Lilia appears to be re-ganking top. Dr. Mundo put down a control ward, however, and Lilia is going to clear that. Vi making a visit bot, but I believe she passed by that ward near Dragon Pit, and she does sweep it out. And the LeBlanc in the mid lane has got a pretty nice CS lead being built up. Dr. Mundo's got about a 10 CS lead, LeBlanc about 15. Granted, the Nasus is going to catch this big wave. Big wave-areno. The gold lead as it stands is just over 1,000 for the blue squad. After that first blood, in addition to the CS lead in mid. Ooh, Klugscheiser's going in. Toby is here, but he can't land the bowling ball because of the minion wave in the way. And Double Bacon Wrap's going to get out scot-free. Tristana burns her Ignite. And Nature Dan ulties, but so does Dr. Mundo. Can Nature Dan finish him off? Not quite. Too much health regeneration coming out of the Dr. Mundo. And so they trade ulti for ulti. Nature Dan also uses his ghost in the process. So summoner spell advantage for Lippy 13. And Double Bacon Wrap's at about 8 CS per minute, which is very respectable. Farming quite well on this LeBlanc. Not that it matters, but I feel like Nature Dan took a lot of minion damage there unnecessarily. I think he could have just kind of walked back. I think that also would have put the wave in a little bit more of an advantageous spot for him. But little bit nitpicky. And we got a 2v2 mid. Or do we? Or don't we? Double Bacon Wrap! Yikes! There's the LeBlanc. She's got farm. She's got some strong item components. And she takes down Bambi. Beep beep. This LeBlanc is going to be scary. Over 8 CS a minute at this point. My boy Double Bacon Wrap. And the gold lead is nearly 2,000 for the blue squad. In goes Vi. She's going to fall asleep, though. Can they take her down? Oh, we got a brawl here in the mid lane. Double Bacon Wrap gets another kill onto Klugscheiser. Nice binding from the Morgana. Symphonia John's getting really, really low. Can Double Bacon Wrap get out? He uses his flash and his W. Over the wall he goes. And he will escape after getting that kill. It is a 1-for-0 when all is said and done. And Double Bacon Wrap got to be feeling real good. Meanwhile, Naturally Dangerous is going to have prio over the Drake, presumably because they got Vi so low in that fight. So a heads up Drake take here. However, Herald has been summoned mid by Team Baking Dish, and they're going to get some plates off of that. We got more wet noodle fighting in the top lane here. Now this is the situation where I like what Lippy just did. I like that he tanked the minions to set up... It's not going to be a freeze, it's going to be a slow push, but if he'd thought of it sooner, he could have tanked those 5 minions and maybe pulled them, and then perhaps set up a freeze. So I think he had the right idea there. Nature Dan is out of mana and getting pretty low in health. Tobex Lol is in the area. Double Bacon Wrap going in on Klugscheißer. Takes him down to about a third HP. Tobex Lol shows up top. Hits Lippy. And the Drowsy is not going to work because of the Mundo passive. So that negates the Lilia ult. Symphonia John was waiting in a bush. Mistborn going on to the Will Brooks, and oh no, my TM has been slain. It's a kill on the Mistborn. Whole lot of nothing happening, but LeBlanc has finished her Mythic and her Tier 2 boots, so she is terrifying. She's also at, what, 9 CS a minute or something? Double Bacon Wrap playing really, really well so far. Both Kaisa and Zaya have completed their Kraken Slayers. In the top lane, a little bit of an item discrepancy in that Nasus has completed his Divine Sunderer, and Mundo is sitting on components with a Bramble Vest. Both junglers have completed their mythics. Tristan is a little behind the curve due to having died multiple times. And this next dragon's going to be up in 1 minute. We will see who takes it. And Drowsy going down, but Klugscheißer jumps into his death, and Toby's going to go down as well. He's going to burn his flash, but burn down to the Ignite. That is 2 kills for Team Baking Dish. They have all of a sudden got a 5,000 gold lead. That is a lot. That's my mathematical analysis, is that 5,000 is a large number. A lot of it is on LeBlanc, a lot of it is now on Vi, a little bit of it is on Kaisa, so nicely dispersed throughout their carries, and they are well in control of this game. They're going to hop on the old Dragarino. And tank warfare in the top lane. And remember the game Battle Tanks for N64? That game was straight fire. Absolutely incredible game. Anywho, Double Bacon Wrap trying to assassinate Symphonia John. Symphonia John uses the ulti for self-peel, and we'll get the LeBlanc off him for the moment. Did I say Symphonia John? Klugscheißer. And Team Baking Dish sends 3 top. Trying to pressure this turret. Double Bacon Wrap with the flash. Takes down the Nasus, and he's on a killing spree. And is that going to be another kill for Double Bacon Wrap? Can he catch up to the Tristana? I think not at this point. Oh, just kidding. He pressed W. And Double Bacon Wrap is on a rampage. Tobex Love's going to try to find him in the jungle. He W's again. Getting slowed by the bowling ball. He decides to go back in, probably because he thought he was dead. He gets some jukes off with his clone, but he burns down to the Lilia Leandries. Boring. No, I'm just kidding. Big shutdown onto Lilia. The gold lead has shrunk rather quickly to 3.4, 3.5k for the side of Team Baking Dish. And a bit of a preemptive flash there from Sturcha to get away from the scary deer lady. And into the ulti goes both meatballs. Nature Dan taking a chunk out of Lippy's health, but it's not going to matter. They're going to basically trade ultis, it looks like. Double Bacon Wrap. He has a family. 5 kills for the LeBlanc. 2 items. And she's trying to take this game over. Still about a 3.5, just less than a 3.5k gold lead for Team Baking Dish. The Tristana is 0-5 despite counter picking on R5. You hate to see it. But Double Bacon Wrap, a very strong player who was drafted very early in this league. and deservedly so. Double bacon wrap, 6 kills now as he blows up the Will Brooks. Rest in peace, TM. He's looking for Nasus now. Does he want Nasus? He's gonna go for him. There's the chain. Nasus ultis to try to get away, and then LeBlanc says, well, I'll wait out the ulti. Kaisa, however, says, I'm going in. Exhaust goes down. Pew, 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 says Kaisa. Nature Dan survives, however, and Lilia's on the backside with Budnificent. Blue squad is goon squatting, though. The Ignite goes down onto Double Bacon Wrap, who takes his W back in, trying to assassinate the Tristana. Can he get onto her? He's going to try. No, he gets ultied away by the Tristana. Very clever play there from Double Bacon Wrap. His LeBlanc is looking scary. We got a team fight erupting here. Klugscheißer takes down Sturcha, but Double Bacon Wrap takes down Nature Dan. Mistborn's going to flash out of danger. In goes Klugscheißer. He's going for the resets. He's not going to get him, though. Double Bacon Wrap from the brush takes down Lilia, but Lilia in turn takes down Double Bacon Wrap and gets a pretty fat shutty. Lilia actually got 2 shutdowns in that fight. He got one from Double Bacon Wrap and one from Symphonia John, so if Naturally Dangerous has a prayer, it is that Lilia is kind of fed. And Tristana hit 2 items too, that doesn't suck. Xayah hits her 2 items. Kaisa, presumably on this back, will hit her 2nd item. Double Bacon Wrap on LeBlanc is building toward Death Cap. That is a terrifying, terrifying prospect. And both teams, well, mostly the red team, trying to get control of this bot side river for Dragon. Blue team is a little late to that party. However, Dr. Mundo just got a turret topside. He does not have TP, however, so if I'm the red team, well, you're probably not timing it, let's be honest. But Nature Dan should really be matching the Mundo. But he's not. And because he's not, they are going to get the dragon. But at the cost of what looks like 2 turrets. So, gold-wise, that's pretty worth for the blue team. We'll see what Mundo can do with that gold, but he just got a pretty healthy injection of standing gold from taking 2 towers, and he does complete his 2nd item, and then some. Klugscheißer says pew 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 pew, takes a turret of his own bot side. The gold lead for Team Baking Dish is about 2.5k, so that last exchange where Mundo got 2 towers was pretty good for them. Vi with the ulti onto the Lilia, she gets spell shielded, she Zonia's she gets taken down by Symphonia John. Will Brooks Zonia's is as well. But here comes Budnificent pumping out the DPS. And the blue team is on the run. Nasus showing up to the party. DB Dub with the W for Vision. Tristana takes the blue buff because why the heck not? She is a carry, and she's funneling resources into herself. You love to see it. And the LeBlanc is able to burn the Xayah ulti. Looking real spooky with his almost death cap. He is knitting furiously, I'm sure. And Team Baking Dish is onto the Baron after clearing that control ward out of the pit. Does Naturally Dangerous know? They have some idea. They're coming to the pit, but they're gonna be. It's gonna be too little, too late. Blue team has taken Baron Nashor before Naturally Dangerous can do anything about it. And let's see what they get done with this Baron buff. I have a feeling we're about to see a death cap on LeBlanc. Yes, we do. That is disgustingly scary when most of your team is squishy. Really, really nice brush cheese there from the red team. It begs the question, what was Symphonia John doing there? I guess he was going to get Scuttle. Regardless, when you spend a lot of time taking Baron, one of the things that can happen is your opposition can get vision control over certain pockets or certain quadrants or bot river or your jungle, and so it's to me it stresses the importance of playing around your minion waves. Like, I know hindsight is 20/20, but Symphonia John, just don't go in there, man. Go where your minion waves are. Go where your Baron buff is gonna give you the power and force them to respond. And again, hindsight 20/20, but all too often I see teams take a lot of time to take Baron, and they don't realize that in the time they were taking Baron, the opposing team was getting vision control somewhere, whether it's Dragon, whether it's in the jungle. So you gotta be careful. Nature Dan goes down. Admirable effort. Double Bacon Wrap is low. Can Toby catch him, or is who's catching who? Who's catching whom? The Nasus is getting scarier and scarier. Can I check his stats while he's dead? I guess not. Yeah, the blue team doesn't have an abundance of damage. They obviously have insane bursts from the LeBlanc, and as Kaisa gets items, she will rip some people down with the Bork build. But let's see how many stacks Nasus has. Nasus has 600 stacks. Okay, 600. Blue team takes the dragon. That puts them on soul point. They still have some Baron buff left. They're currently grouping mid as 4.5. And their Baron buff runs out. Ooh, Nature Dan runs into a world of trouble here. Lilia is in the thick of it, putting out a lot of damage. In goes Tristana, trying to finish him off and get a reset. Down goes LeBlanc. Tristana takes down Leona, but then gets taken down by Mundo. Nature Dan is back in it, just knocking heads together. Morgana gets a shutdown on Mundo. All of a sudden, red team is winning this fight and winning it hard. Holy guacamole, how did that happen? We got an even game, folks. Gold lead, dead-ass even. It's about to be in red team's favor when they take a turret and an inhib and possibly end the game. Oh no, can they? They're not going to try. Yeah, ending the game was probably not the call there. But holy crap! It's a red team gold lead. You've got a scaling Tristana, you've got a scaling Xayah, you've got an uber scaling Nasus, And you've got a Lilia who's got plenty of gold in her pocket. We got a ball game here, folks. We got a ball game. Baron spawning in 50 seconds. Tons of red vision on it right now, but Vi is in the area, as are Kaisa and Leona. And so you got to think they're going to clear some of this out. That Scuttle's going to expire, and blue team is going to have control over the Baron River. Oh! Oh! Ingo's Mistborn. Mistborn gets Lilia ulti. She's drowsy. Can she get out? She's going to burn hard from that Lilia damage. Mistborn takes down Klugscheißer. Xayah takes down Leona. It's 3 kills already for the red team. Can they make it 4? Mundo is obviously very tanky, but Lilia has plenty of max health burn damage. As soon as that Mundo ult ends, I have a feeling Lilia can burn him down. He does have a tower to retreat to, however, and retreat he does. But red team goes on Baron. I wonder if they could have just run it down mid to end the game. Baron is still pretty good, but they had super minions flooding into the base. I wonder if they could have gone with the old Enderino. Very smart choice from Double Bacon Wrap on the counter split push. He takes an inhib of his own. Ooh! Get wrapped. Get wrapped in bacon, bro. Double Bacon Wrap explodes the Morgana. That was a really intelligent brush cheese. Still a lead, small lead, very small lead in gold for the red team for Naturally Dangerous. And the red team, with a nice tempo play, are able to take their 3rd dragon before the blue team is able to respond. So both teams now on soul point. This is game 1. Yeah, game 1. I like what the red team is doing here, pushing against the super minions. I think that's really smart. It sort of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. However, Team Baking Dish is counter pushing mid lane. This might end up being some kind of base race, but how much more Baron buff does the red team have is the question, and the answer is none whatsoever. Vi and LeBlanc pushing down mid. They're going to take this inhib. Are they going to keep going? It appears as though they are going to keep going. Nasus is TPing. He will get there. However, red team engages where they have numbers. Klugscheißer pumping out the damage, takes down Sturcha. Meanwhile, it's a 2v1 on the red base. It is a crazy base race here. But the red team is just going to win it through sheer numbers. It was a 4v3. It was a 4v3 for the red team when the blue squad kept pushing down mid. Nasus teleported to answer, and through sheer numbers, Naturally Dangerous just hard engages. They said, we have numbers, it's 4v3. They hard engage, they win it, and they win the game. That was a really exciting ending. My goodness. My goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. A little bit of post-game statistics for ya. LeBlanc doing a lot of damage, but look at Toby's damage. My goodness. 44,000. If you told me he would out-damage the 10-killed LeBlanc, I'd have been like, what? And then I'd have been like, oh yeah, max health damage. Burn. But still, good game. Everyone. Game 1 goes to the red team, Naturally Dangerous. It's 1-0. Or 0-1, depending on your perspective. Everyone's a winner. I'll be right back. Gonna grab some ice cream and beer. That's right. Ice cream and beer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a good day. It's a good day. We got ice cream. That's Haagen-Dazs butter pecan ice cream. My selfie light is there. We go. Haagen-Dazs butter pecan ice cream, the unofficial sponsor of PMALCS, because I said so. What do you say we do another game of League of Legends? Like brothers against brothers, you know? Just kind of tear the fabric of the fraternity apart with some fierce, ferocious competition. I'm about it. Just like I'm about Haagen-Dazs. Ha Hagen ha Haagen-Dazs. The world's finest ice cream. Sponsored by PMALCS. Oh my god, that's so good. Mmm. That is unbelievably good. It's going to be a few minutes before we get into pick ban. We got some brothers using the banyo. Some bathroom brothers. I feel it in my fingers. There's actually insane synergy between my beer and my ice cream. The ice cream is butter pecan, and the beer is a local pecan porter. Like, I am getting some serious synergy right now. My team comp is unreal. Unreal. Congratulations to the Mystic Cats, by the way, who went 2-0 last night. Mystic Cats, meow meow. They beat a playoff team 2-0 decisively on the back of a lot of things, but mostly Chovy playing Gwen. But big night for the Mystic Cats. Congratulations, boys. Please don't bench me. Unbelievable synergy. Super delicious ice cream. Jinx banned from the blue team first. We'll see how red side responds. Another singed ban. Don't you dare close your eyes. And Vigar and Draven next to go. Come on, blue team, I'm running out of lyrics. No more LeBlanc. I guess we modulated there. And then Callista's off the board. Naturally dangerous. With first pick, they take the Amumu. Super boring, but makes sense. Because it can jungle and it can support. And it's a strong pick. Good job, blue side. Boring. Dr. Mundo. Also boring. I kid. Dr. Mundo and Zaya, 2 power picks. If it ain't fixed, don't broke it. You know what I'm saying? Lux. I don't know if that's support or mid. TBH. I'm gonna say support. I'm gonna say it's support Lux and it's jungle Amumu. Because I think Toby plays a lot of Amumu. And the Will Brooks, I think, plays a mean Lux. So that's my official guesstimation. Zaya Nautilus, strong bot lane from Team Baking Dish. Gotta respect it. Looking to bounce back and get a W. Looking to bounce back and get a W. Tristana ban from Naturally Dangerous. They don't want to see Tristana mid coming out from Double Bacon Rap God. Annie ban coming out from Team Bacon Dish. They don't want it. They don't want to see it anywhere. As well as Uxton, that's a Cluesizer ban. And Vi taken off the board as well. Let's see what happens on R4. Mordekaiser. So Mundo and Mordekaiser can both flex between top and jungle. So I like that pick a lot. Kled? spicy. I was gonna say your only option is to pick a boring tank because you don't know what you're facing top lane. However, Aurelion Sol locked in blind on B5. Is it the Fizz counter pick? It is. Oh, your life is about to suck, dude. Oh man, this is one of the best counters to A Sol. Ooh. One does not simply blind pick Aurelion Sol. DB Dub was ready for it, and the Fizz is coming out. Whew. Now, maybe Naturally Dangerous knows, like, because they probably did their homework. Maybe they know which one's going top and which one's going jungle. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who plays what off the top of my head, but or maybe Kled's good into both of them. I don't know. But spiciness all around. The Fizz counter pick for the Aurelion Sol, baby. I love the blind pick, by the way. God, shit is so fast. Spectator delay is upon us, brothers. Time for some bacon bits. That's right. Everyone's favorite bits. They're kind of like bacon flavored pieces of shit. That's my bacon bit. No, I'm just kidding. That was really inappropriate. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. Mm. gotta say it. I think I got Team Baking Dish on this one. I think the fizz is gonna pop off. That's what I think. As soon as I seen that fizz pick, I was like, damn. Let's get ready to rumble.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
It's okay, I'm the strong silent type. Level 2 reached first by the bot lane of Team Baking Dish. They step forward. Naturally Dangerous bot lane steps back. As they should. Nice binding there from the Lux, but Ezreal steps up and gets poked a little bit by the Xayah. Nature Dan and Lippy trading in the top lane. Nature Dan getting close to dismount, and he does. Tobek's lull here in the bot lane. Misses the Banditosh thanks to the nice flash from Xayah. Hits the second one. And that's it. Summoner's blown. Xayah blew her flash. Nautilus blew his heal. So overall, a productive gank from Toby. Even though no kills were had. Oh, he's coming back! And it doesn't matter. They got the kill before he got there. Down goes Sturcha. Here comes Symphonia John in the top lane. Kled has to flash. Xayah looking for a 1v2 kill. She's going to get Budnificent pretty low. Fizz is farming remarkably well in this melee versus ranged matchup. Oh, the binding lands on Xayah, who blows her cleanse. Will Brooks, the Will Brooks, my TM, is landing a lot of skill shots so far. Oh! Nature Dan! Nature Dan! The solo bolo Nature Dan! This guy fucks! Nice job, Nature Dan. Blue team trying to take that dragon thanks to their bot and mid prio, and they do. That's a Cloud Drake to the side of Naturally Dangerous. And there's the solo bolo post level 6. Fizz is going to take over this matchup. Double bacon wrap takes down Klugscheißer, and I fear it's only going to get worse from here in that matchup. Nature Dan's got a bloodthirsty look on his face. He's going for another solo bolo, and he gets it! Nature Dan! 2-0 on the Kled. And Symphonia John gets the solo kill onto Tobek's Law. Hard to fight a Mordekaiser. when you got no items but a Bomby Cinder in particular. Nice root from the Will Brooks! And Budnificent takes him out. Meanwhile, Klugscheißer under duress in the mid lane. Double Bacon Wrap's gonna pick up the kill. This Fizz gonna be spooky. Nice ulti there from Mistborn to dodge the Ezreal ult. And a plate goes in the pocket of Budnificent and the Will Brooks. Here comes the Kled ult. He's got items, or item components. Lippy, you are in grave danger. Can Nature Dan finish him off? There's the bear trap on a rope. Not quite. And we see Double Bacon Wrap escape danger in the mid lane as he gets 3-manned. And here's Symphonia John. Klugscheißer, Chum the Waters is on him. Can Klugscheißer survive? Can Double Bacon Wrap survive? Tobex gets onto him and gets the shutdown. It's 1-for-1, but that's going to be in favor of the blue squad. Symphonia John, however, dodges the Kled by going into the Death Realm with Toby. Can he win this? Yes, I think he will. And now it is Kled versus Mordekaiser, and Kled says, bruh, what up? I'm Nature Dan, and I'm 3-0. Nature Dan is Nature dead. Here's the super mega ulti from the Aurelian Soul, who does have his Rod of Ages completed. He is just channeling his Q for days. And there's a kill in the pocket of the Aurelian Soul, who obviously will scale. Fizz, however, gets some free time in the mid lane to do as he pleases. Mistborn doing his best to 1v2 while Nautilus goes on an adventure. And it's a very close game. First brick going to the Mundo. Sturcha in trouble. He's gonna go down to Toby, who picks up his second kill. Toby very thirsty for the Xayah, who cleanse flashes away at barely any HP, and Mordekaiser gets the shutdown onto the Amumu. I like the aggression from Tobek's lull, but he was not able to finish off that Xayah. He did get both of her sums, however. Ooh, almost a double pullback over the wall from Symphonia John. Narrowly misses. Here comes Kled wrapping around on the Fizz. Did Kled go through the wall? That was strange. Playful Trickster gets Fizz out of harm's way. Red team looks like they're going to pick up their first dragon of the game. Kled is in the area, though. Is he going to try to contest? Negative. Nice second bandage toss from Toby, and he's going to get taken down by the double bacon wrap's going to get taken down by the Amumu. In goes Kled. Huge Aurelion Soul ulti into a big Ezreal ulti. And that's a double kill for the Aurelion Soul. What more can they get? The tower is heating up. Ezreal's at 1 HP, but the tower's at 1 HP as well. Somebody's got to auto that. 3 for 1 in favor of Naturally Dangerous. And this Aurelion Soul is getting real spooky. And despite the red vision all over this topside river, Blue Squad's going to burn this Baron down in a hurry. Red team is contesting. There's the hook from Nautilus, and Lux gets instantly deleted. The Baron does go down on the side of Naturally Dangerous, and there was a huge Aurelion Soul ulti there for disengage. However, is it going to be enough? You got Mistborn free firing in the back. Big ulti out of the Xayah. And it's Budnificent versus Mistborn. It's AD versus AD. Looks like Mistborn's going to get away on a sliver of HP. Or is he? There's the W. And there's the Q. Budnificent is on a rampage. Whew. Klugscheißer's got his 5th kill. He's got his Rylai's completed. Double Bacon Wrap going in on the Ezreal. He's going to shut him down, but there's Klugscheißer. He should be able to finish off the Fizz. Maybe not. Double Bacon Wrap's on the wrong side of the tracks, though. He's got nowhere to go. He gets hit by the bandage toss. His bounty goes over to Kled. Meanwhile, we got a big scrap here coming in the mid lane, and this Aurelion Soul is pumping out the damage. Toby's in the thick of it. Klugscheißer gets another kill onto Lippy. He's flying in. The Will Brooks is going to take down Mordekaiser. And we see the synergy between the Aurelion Soul W and the Kled ult coming in there. Very interesting interaction. But it looks like the blue team is firmly in control of this game now that they've scaled up. Aurelion Soul is a champion, ladies and gentlemen. you gotta think now he's got gold to finish his Seraph's Embrace. Another big break point for him. Toby goes ahead and picks up the dragon, and so they are now on soul point. Ooh, he curves the hook around the corner, and Klugscheißer goes down to Zaya. That's quite the lollipop round the corner hitbox from that Nautilus hook, but Zaya's the beneficiary, and Klugscheißer scratching his head going, how did that hit me? Excellent Zonius from Double Bacon Wrap. And you gotta think Klugscheißer is just dead here, I think. Yeah, really, really nicely played from Double Bacon Wrap. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we got a 4v4 a Bruin. Nautilus ult goes down. Big Zaya ult. Big Ezreal ult. Symphonia John in the thick of it, brawling with Toby. Zaya is still free-firing, though, and she might just take over this fight. But Magnificent flashes forward trying to get her. And Double Bacon Wrap shows up just in time to take out the Ezreal. It's a 4-for-2 in favor of Team Baking Dish. And on to the Baron they go. A bit of a zoning ult there from the Will Brooks, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. Pivotal Dragon spawning in 50 seconds. This would be Soul for the side of Naturally Dangerous. And so you're going to see them make a beeline for this bot river to try to get control right away. Meanwhile, only Nautilus is there so far for Team Baking Dish. An interesting decision, though, for Team Baking Dish. Do you push with your Baron? Or do you contest this river, which is very dark? I think they should probably be pushing. But what do I know? Tobex gets onto Mistborn. The Zaya's under duress. She uses her ulti. Nature Dan goes down. Zaya gets taken down by Toby. Toby gets taken down by Libby. Excuse me. The Aurelion Soul is still alive, but it's 4 kills for the Red Squad. Forget what I said about pushing. That was clearly the right decision to just barge into the river and pick a fight. They won it. And they deny the soul from Naturally Dangerous. Double Bacon Wrap is unstoppable. He's got 10 kills. That sounds familiar. Asol is split pushing with no TP, and so they're gonna have to give structures until he backs. Or are they? No, they make a stand and they push him away, and that's gonna give Asol time to get a turret. And Baron is spawning in 50 seconds. Slight gold lead for the red side, but pretty insignificant at this point. Fizz has got 4 items, and so if he gets on that back line, he can really delete some people. Don't like that use of Asol ult at all. Toby finna die. Mistborn gets low though. Asol shuts down the Fizz. And down goes Toby, so it's a 1-for-1. think we missed the part where Fizz was trying to pop off, and he got shut down by Asol. Ooh, Magnificent snipes the Nautilus. 2 kills for the blue side. And the Pivotal Dragon coming up in 20 seconds. Blue team says, forget Baron. Let's go get Soul. And it's going to be uncontested. Ocean Soul going over to the side of Naturally Dangerous. That is huge for them. Gold is tied, but that is a permanent buff in their pockets. Now, what will Team Baking Dish do in response? Will they start the Baron while Blue Team is on reset? Yes, they will. Very, very smart. I like this a lot. And they're taking it down really quickly. The blue ward from Naturally Dangerous spots it out, but they're just not going to get there in time. But will they win the fight? A big Asol ult goes down. Nature Dan goes in. Down goes the Lux ult. Nature Dan has dismounted. Klugscheißer picks up a kill. Toby's in there tanking up a ton of damage. And they are in a funnel for this Aurelion Soul to just dump out damage. And he's going to take down... no, Magnificent gets the kill credit for Symphonia John. But Aurelion Soul is popping off. Down goes Lippy. Klugscheißer's on a killing spree. He's on 4 items, by the way. That's a 4-for-1 for the blue team. Holy guacamole. Holy Aurelion Soul-y. Double bacon wrap. Can he make it happen? Excellent use of the Zonias from Klugscheißer. Double bacon wrap does take out Nature Dan. Does he have enough gas left in the tank to take out the Asol? I don't think so. Klugscheißer is on a rampage. He's got 10 kills of his own. And you gotta think this game is going to be real tough for the red team to win with Asol this fed now. And this Aurelion Soul has finished Death Cap. That is a full build Aurelion Soul with 340 farm. Klugscheißer's really, really playing this champion well. He was not supposed to win this matchup. He was supposed to get dumpstered by the Fizz, but he just patiently farmed up and scaled, and he is now enormous. There's no dragon spawning for 2.5 minutes, so I'm not sure why we're posturing in this river. There's the bandage toss from Tobex landing on the Nautilus. Not much going to come of it, just a little bit of burn damage from Toby's Demonic Embrace. Asol is split pushing top. He does have TP. Chum the Waters lands onto Nature Dan. I don't think much is going to come of it. There's the Asol ult used in rather curious fashion. Not a fan of that. We might see a duel here between the Asol and the Xayah. As fed as Asol is, Xayah is Xayah, so... Double Bacon Wrap has gone top, trying to take down the Aurelion Soul. Aurelion Soul flies away on low HP. Now Blue Team engages, knowing that they have numbers. Ezreal's on a killing spree as they take down Nautilus. Xayah has shown back up, but is it too little too late? The Fizz is still top lane. He may have gotten his back interrupted. It is 4v3 in favor of the blue squad, who is now going to back up because Elder Dragon is spawning in 20 seconds. We see multiple members of Team Baking Dish sprinting toward Elder Dragon. There's only 3 of them. Xayah's lagging behind. And the full 5 are there for Naturally Dangerous. Aurelion Soul E goes down, dissuading anyone from walking in. Now that it's on cooldown, they can get in there. Aurelion Soul channeling the Q, big Lux ult. Tobex Lull is in there. Nature Dan getting low. Double Bacon Wrap trying to assassinate somebody. He goes down low from the Aurelion. So Tobex Lull is still 1v3ing back there, but there's only so much he can do. He gets taken down by Mistborn. Nautilus has shown up late to the party because he was dead. Lands a hook onto Klugscheißer. Lands his ult onto Klugscheißer. Flashes out of the way. Oh, there's the pull. Big Aurelion Soul stopwatch. Nicely done. However, he gets taken out while he's flying by the Fizz. Huge shutdown. Fizz gets taken out by Kled. It's currently a 3-for-1 in favor of the red squad. Storcha is in the face of Budnificent. And if the red squad gets this Elder Dragon, the whole game could turn on its head. Pull it out, they say. Pull it out. Meanwhile, there are minions streaming into the base of Team Baking Dish. They got to get out of here and do some cleaning up of their base. But they get Elder Buff on 4. And they are still in this game. If they can find an advantageous fight. But those super minions are going to be a problem. Banshee's Veil picked up by the Aurelion Soul instead of the Magic Pen Boots. That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, because it can absorb Nautilus ult. It can, I think, absorb Mordekaiser ult, but you just got to be real careful with it. Down comes the Aurelion Soul ult and the E. Mordekaiser shuts down Ezreal. Mundo takes out Kled. Aurelion Soul has taken down Fizz already, but has gotten low. Here comes the Nautilus ult onto the Lux. Down goes Lux. It is a 3-for-1 so far in favor of the red squad. But their base is in shambles. Super minions knocking at the door. Mundo's going back to play cleanup, but they have already lost the Nexus turret. They will pick up the Baron, but at what cost? Aurelion Soul stack check. 585. 585. Sorry, it took me a while to see that message.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Ugh. I just don't like some of the Aurelion Soul ults that are being used, especially the super mega death ults being used on singular targets at times. Like, imagine he had it right here. Like, hello? Mordekaiser's in the death realm with a Mumu. But Mordekaiser's going to be a bit surrounded when he comes out. Huge Aurelion Soul E into long Q. Nautilus flashes out of fear of dying. Aurelion Soul's going to chase after him with his W. Not quite take him down. Nautilus is running away. And Aurelion Soul has gone to clean up a side wave. Mundo's on split push duty. He's got 2 on him, so they gotta know they got numbers mid if they want to be aggressive in mid lane. They have 4 mid. Instead, they're gonna try and help the Mundo. Nautilus ult goes down onto the Kled. I mean, just imagine if you had Aurelion Soul ult for any of this. The super duper duper ult. Aurelion Soul is on the chase. Mistborn gets his GA popped. And the shutdown from Mordekaiser goes onto the Aurelion Soul. He says, I'm going to press Q and then I'm going to stare at you until you die. It's 4 kills for the side of Naturally Dangerous. Are they going to be able to end this game? Double Bacon Wrap is going for some heroics. I don't think it's going to be enough. Better Aurelion Soul wins, ladies and gentlemen. What a champion. What an effort from Klugscheißer. 429 farm. Are you kidding me? Holy moly, this game's going to go to Naturally Dangerous. GG, well played all. Here's a look at the post-game stats. Friends, I'll be honest with you, it's very late for me, so I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go to bed, but good games. Congratulations to Naturally Dangerous on the 2-0. Bravo Klugscheißer with the 73,000 damage on the A-Soul. Quite the admirable performance. It was fun to watch, fun to cast, but I have to get to bed, so peace and blessings with you. Hail Symphonia, and good night.